Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for checking out today's episode. I'm RJ. Before we get into it, I just want to give a quick shout out to all the new subscribers here at the channel. We're about to hit 160,000 subscribers, so I cannot thank you guys enough. We're going to continue to have big events throughout the summer, and much love to everybody who was at the Vice City Marathon on Saturday. I went over 10 hours. Definitely the longest live stream I've ever done, but I cannot wait to do another one, maybe a 24-hour live stream in the future. So thanks again. Let's get into it, guys. We've been covering some of the biggest unsolved mysteries in the game. Like the missing princess, people hit me up about that one every day. We got the legendary catfish, still nobody has found that. The third meteorite. There's some big ones. It's actually kind of weird how many unsolved mysteries there is. But the one that bugs me more than any other is the sundial on top of Mount Shann. Now, the only reason why we know it's the sundial is because the Red Dead Redemption 2 official guide is what calls it that. Other than that, you cannot inspect it. It has the arrows that point in different directions, seemingly towards possible secret locations. I'll show off some that I think that it's pointing towards in this episode. I don't know if you guys have noticed this before, but there is some things that are sitting here. You got, I don't know if that's, what is that, a bag? And then right here, wait a minute. Did it disappear? I swear, a moment ago, there was binoculars, and then a compass, and then they're gone. Here it is. So along with all the ammo, there's binoculars and a compass. So clearly somebody was looking for something. Maybe going to battle too. I don't know. So if this really is a sundial, then time must have something to do with it. You can see that it does create the shadow. Here we have a red and an orange arrow that point out into this direction. Now the interesting thing is that if you look out here, there's not as much area. So for example, if it's pointing out into this direction, then look at the possibilities. It seems like there's a ton of secret locations that it could be pointing us towards. But these two, there's not much space. Now this orange arrow, if you bring it up on the map, seems to point directly towards this area right here. So let's go check it out, because as far as I know, I've never had to go into this part of the map during any part of the story. So it could be that whatever time it points towards this arrow, something may happen at that location. So let's head there. Alright, so it's got to be back here and around the corner. Here it is again on the map. Now the other arrow has to be pointing towards the trapper, maybe the burial site, or the obelisk. There's really not a whole lot around here. So let's see what's going on back here. I think it's just a dead end. No animals. Not really seeing a whole lot of anything. Yeah. But it would be a good location for just something up here. You know, if we synchronize the time, maybe we can get here, find some sort of chupacabra or Bigfoot. Most likely not. But again, why would this be unsolved? Why does it point towards so many different directions? It's got to be pointing something out. The other UFO in Red Dead Redemption 2 was discovered at Ham's Bethel. So if you go to that place, you'll find a note that tells you to come to the top of Mount Shann at 2 o'clock a.m. during a half moon. And that is how we saw the UFO that shows up here. And if you look at this red arrow, it seems to point directly towards Ham's Bethel. You'll see I put a marker on the map. So does that connect the UFOs to the sundial mystery as well? And then this orange arrow points in an interesting direction, because my theory is that it might have something to do with unique items. I'm sure you guys have found plenty of items. They are one of a kind. It says unique item, and you can only collect that once, such as the gold shield. Well, this arrow points right towards a unique item. In fact, two unique items that might be connected as well. Not only that, but you can find some items on that secret trail that you can also find here on Mount Shann. I'll meet you guys at the secret trail. I have another princess update going up for you guys on Wednesday, so make sure to hit the notification button. It'll let you know whenever the new episodes go up. And of course, if you have any information yourself, be sure to give it to me in the comment section below. So start this path right there where our horse is, just in case you haven't found this before, and then go up the hillside. Now, I've shown this off here at the channel before, but I recently found out that these items reappear. I don't think there's any other unique items that actually respawn. In other words, you can find the meteorites, but you only find those once. The fertility statues, you can only collect those once, unlike the items that we're going to find in the nest up ahead. We got to do some Indiana Jones action. Close enough. Fall on our head. And keep following the trail. Now at the halfway point, we're going to find some hiking equipment. And considering there's equipment just like it on top of Mount Shann, it makes me think that maybe there's some hikers in the game, some mountain climbers that we have not seen, because for the most part, it's just a bunch of cowboys, maybe a monk, a veteran, people like that. But I have not seen any mountain hikers or anything like that in the game. Let me know if you guys have come across something like that. Alright, so here's the midway point. We'll just slide down. And here's the equipment. There's a sleeping bag. Okay, so I recently opened up that chest, but you can find money in there, some pretty good valuables. And then more bags, a little bit like the one we found on Shann. Alright, we got to be careful. Geronimo! Okay, we made it. Keep going. So we're eventually going to find what I think is the biggest nest in the game. You can see a lot of birds of prey around here. Probably a good place to go hunting for them. Okay, once again, jump across. I tend to hit the button a little bit early. There's a delay on the controls in this game, which is highly annoying. So you just got to be careful. Do not fall down the mountain, whatever you do. But look at that view. That is glorious. Okay, so keep going. Let's climb up and then fall down. I think we're almost there. Yeah, that's where the nest is, guys. And inside the nest, we're going to find some precious gemstones. Whoa. Okay, birds are leaving. Get out of here. Do we have to jump across? Yeah. All right, this is one that I've messed up a few times. Chelonia. Okay, we made it. And there it is, guys. The stones are back in the nest. So I've already collected them. And considering it says it's a unique item, the game will not let you take them again. The fluorite and the amylite, definitely one of the best secrets in the game. Pretty cool colors on those things, but we cannot collect them. That said, you can sell them. You really don't get that much money, so I still have them in possession. Let me know what you guys think. Should we sell them off? Or maybe this is just one of the items that we have to collect to unlock something bigger. And if it really does point us towards all the unique items, then maybe one of those arrows points us towards the third meteorite. One last thing that you'll notice with the sundial is that it has a big gap going from this red arrow all the way to that red arrow. So everything from this point beyond is not pointed out by the sundial. And if you look in that direction, that means everything from Saint Denis throughout New Austin is cut off. So nothing that Arthur cannot get to, nothing in New Austin. And the one thing that I think of, the way that it does not point out anything around here, is how this is all primarily flat terrain. So perhaps all of the arrows are pointing to high mountain locations, maybe trails, like the one we just looked at. But again, I really need your help. This is yet another unsolved mystery in Red Dead Redemption 2. And unlike some of the others, I still believe this one can be solved. We have to pinpoint the times, and we'll definitely work on it on an upcoming live stream. So thanks again for checking out the episode. I've got some big videos coming up, the Princess Mystery Update. We're also trying to find the catfish in New Austin. We do have a theory about that, so stay tuned, guys. Huge shout out to everybody in the Trippy community. Hit me up anytime on Twitter at TrippyComs. Much love, guys. Thanks again for watching the episode. As always, make sure to stay trippy, my friends. Y'all come back now, you hear?